Hello and welcome to the Real Talk Podcast with Kelly and Avery. We're your hosts, Kelly Berger and Avery Roberts. We are two rare ladies living with congenital muscular dystrophy, CMD.
The show where we amplify voices, break down barriers, and celebrate the power of disability identity. Whether you're living with a disability, supporting someone who is, or just here to learn, you're in the right place.
Where wit, wisdom, and reels are all part of the party. So sit down with us. We're tearing down stereotypes, one reel at a time.
It's a front row seat to bold conversations and the thriving disabled lifestyle, and we're ready to get gloriously uncomfortable.
Let's get loud, proud, and empowered. Real power, real stories.
Today we've got a fun episode lined up. You've heard the beep of a scanner, the crinkle of a plastic bag, and the hum of checkout lines. But what happens when the checkout area itself becomes a barrier? Today we're diving into what it means to build independence, community, and equity, all from behind the checkout area. Our guest today is someone who truly brings that conversation to life. Caden Sanchez is a self-checkout attendant at Pick and Save in Milwaukee and a member of the CMD community. He's also a college student balancing work, classes, and life, all while navigating accessibility in a space most of us take for granted, or at least most people take for granted. Caden, welcome to the show.
Hi, it's good to be here. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this moment.
We're happy to have you here.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
excited
you.
to dive into and hear more about your workplace and all that you do.
So
Yeah, I'm
give us
excited.
a quick snapshot, Caden. Like, what does a typical day look like for you between school and work and everything else?
Yeah, so when I wake up, I get ready. Usually there's not much in the morning. Usually I'm very quick. I just get ready in the morning. I don't really eat anything. And then I use a transportation called Transit Plus, which is just a bus that will pick me up and bring me to my destination, to college. It's kind of private. You just have to get authorized to use it and everything. There's a lot of elderly people, I would say, on the bus more than anything. But yeah, I take that to college, and then I go to class every day, and then I get back home. I try to get as much homework as I can. And then once it's 3 o'clock, I'm going to work. So I work a 3 to 9 shift, and I've been working for about, I think, 4 years now, 3 years. So yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. And how do you find that balance between school and work? Because that schedule already has me like tired. So how do you maintain
Yeah,
that throughout the week?
I always try to make those times to where between class and work, I'm always working on homework most of the time. And when I get home from work, I'll always work on my homework. I do try to make time for my free time because I don't know, I feel like I always have to have free time. I always have to make sure. But yeah, I always use the time that I have to get my homework done.
How'd you end up at Pick and Save? Like, was this something that you wanted to try, or more of like a let's see how it goes kind of thing, kind of job?
Yeah, I thought I was ready to get a job because I was 19 and then graduated from high school. So I wasn't really doing much, so I thought it was time. And so I went out. Uh, there was a program that helped me. I forgot what it was called. And they helped me get a job at first. They helped me they helped me try Goodwill at first, and I was working the cash register. My arms got so tired trying to scan everything and putting in everything in the computer, people's reward number, and that was really tiring on my arms. And then after that, I tried Pick and Save, and I went in for the interview, and I didn't really know what I was gonna do, and they told me I could try the self-checkout, and ever since I've done the self-checkout, I've been doing it every day now.
Can you give us a little bit of context for our audience that doesn't know what Pick and Save is? It's one of the
Oh yeah,
major grocery stores because I feel like
Over
that's
there, they're
of a
already here.
location, more of a location based thing.
yeah,
So is it
Pick and
like a Kroger's, a Walmart? Like what's the vibe?
yeah, Pick and Save is owned by Kroger actually. It
Okay.
it used to be its own thing, but now it's owned by Kroger, which Kroger owns so many grocery stores now.
They
So
have a
yeah,
lot. And it's a big one in
yep,
the Midwest, right? Because you're
yeah,
located, like
mostly
you
the
said, the Midwest.
yeah, mostly the Midwest.
Okay.
Yep.
Kelly, do you have Pick and Save over there?
We do not. We are like the Mecca of Kroger. It is Krogerland out in the
Oh yeah,
Vegas,
it's
Cincinnati, Ohio
awesome.
area. So
I
that's
always
ours. But
I always have training videos that I have to do every year, and the people in the training videos are always wearing Kroger stuff, and it's
the
never Pick and Save stuff.
blue, yep,
Yep,
okay.
I'm always seeing that.
That's fun. So what was it like on your first day? Like you said that before, you had some fatigue with the job role that you were in. Is it better now in your position that you have? And how was it like getting hired and placed to where you are?
Oh yeah, it's way better. In the beginning, I was frightened by so on one side of the store they have these little self-checkouts. It's only three, which the other side has five. So there's a lot more going on the other side. But I did start on the just the three self-checkouts, and it was bad because I would try to do everything by myself. I wouldn't advocate for myself either, or try to get help, and it would be really hard for me, and it would be my arms would be so tired at one point. And then I started learning how to use the self-checkout, and I started advocating for myself, asking customers to do stuff for me, asking my coworkers to do stuff for me. Uh, and they've been a big help. And so yeah, I've really adapted uh, since I've worked there.
Yeah, and what like are some examples of like those adaptions? Like I feel like we all have experienced that like figure it out on the fly energy. Like I think we all know that pretty well.
Yeah.
But like what are some examples?
So, I would say just asking questions to my coworkers who already knew how to use a self-checkout, and I don't know, it was just over time I've learned little things like I don't use my hands when I touch the screen. I have this little tag thing that I use to help me reach buttons. So that's been a big help because I thought I had to use my hands because of course a screen you usually
It's
can
always
only
way
use your
high.
hands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
unreachable.
I've learned I can just use objects on the self-checkout screens to tap on buttons to help. So, and what else? I've learned just the tricks in general on the self-checkouts on how to make it easier for me. That I would have to go into detail for that, and that might be hard to understand on the stuff I've learned on the self-checkout, but yeah, I've just learned the
Right.
Yeah.
self-checkout a lot more.
Yeah. And I feel like
No,
self-checkouts are already, a struggle for people in general. So
Yeah,
I
they are.
can't
I
even
always try to
imagine.
sometimes the customer will be like, "What happened?" I'm like, I don't know I don't know what
You think
happened.
I
Which
know?
I just
Yeah.
well, no, I just say that because it's very complex on like what just happened. Just sometimes I have to sometimes the self-checkout doesn't like what you did in the bagging area, and it's weird and everything. I
Very
don't know.
sensitive.
It's very
Um, so you mentioned your coworkers and like advocating for yourself, and I think that's so important in all areas of life, really, especially for this life. Can you talk more on that? Like, what, how did that kind of transpire? Like in the beginning, I'm sure it was hard to kind of connect with them in a way so that they would understand, like, no, you have to help me. Like, this is how that's gonna work. Um, how did that what was that journey like?
Yeah, I feel like whenever I would ask my coworkers for help, they would get annoyed, or yeah, I thought they would get annoyed, but over time, I've learned how nice they are, and uh, they're always saying, "Oh, no problem. Of course, I'll help you." Like they never seem annoyed. Whenever I always look at people's faces to see if they're annoyed, and they never have that look, which is good. So that's
Yeah, or the Midwestern, right? No worries, right? No
yeah,
worries.
exactly.
That's our thing too. So
Yeah.
we talked about workplace attitudes. What about customer reactions and stuff to seeing someone disabled helping them? What is that like?
Sometimes I feel like like again, I always look at people's faces, and sometimes I feel like they're surprised. Sometimes whenever a message pops up which stops them from uh scanning their stuff, I'll roll over to help them, and I'm right next to them, and they don't notice like I'm the one that's gonna be helping them. So
They think they're
so I, I
they're
gotta
gonna help
I gotta
you.
yeah, so I gotta say hi. I can help you real quick. And then they look down at me and they're like, "Oh." So they always have to get their card out the way for me to get close to the screen. So I always have to put my elbow on the scanner to get to the screen. And it's always weird because for some reason I only can lift my right arm on the self-checkout, or not my right, my left arm. So I always gotta try to get on my left side to touch the screen. So that's
You're
always
like,
that's always
go shop for something else and I'll figure it out by the time you get back.
Give
yeah.
me a minute.
When people have tons of stuff at the self-checkout and they just keep on, and the self-checkout keeps on going off and off, and I have to keep on going over, I think that's one of the most annoying things. Plus, I
Also,
don't know. We have 5 normal checkouts, but we only have 2 open, 2 or 3, which I wish we had all of them open.
Yeah.
what about the people with the coupons? Right? What it like
Oh yeah, the
beeps if they have like a
coupon.
coupon?
Yeah, and most of the time the coupons don't work. I don't know why. And I always look
Oh,
at the coupon, and then they do have the item, so then I have to manually put it in every time. So that sucks. But usually I just direct the customer on how to put in the coupon manually.
And then they'll know how
That,
to do
that
it next time.
yeah. I feel like that's the key, is always telling the
Let me
customers what
help
to do.
you.
Yeah.
Help me help you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Let me just direct you. So sometimes I'll get older customers that really don't understand what I'm saying, of course, with the self-checkout. So sometimes I'll have to do it by myself, but it's not a big deal. It doesn't happen much.
I'm sure you could give some insight and some fun customer stories. Do any stand out in your mind about some crazy customer that you just can't forget that they're just so memorable, or what they bought or what they said was just crazy or wacky?
Yeah, I would say there was a crazy order where we had a deal. It was I think it was get 5 sodas, like 12 packs, and you get 3 of them free. It's a pretty good deal.
It's a good deal.
And then,
Wow.
but this guy went into the Pick and Save and bought 30 cases, and then he went to self-checkout, bought all of those, and came back in and bought 30 more. I remember thinking, how much soda do you need?
Oh
Like,
my
I don't know
gosh.
who
Like,
has
can
a
you
fridge
drink
for
all
that.
that
I
before it
know.
expires?
He stocked
What is it, like
up on that for
Costco?
so long. I know, right?
Like the
Yeah, I think it
bulk
was just because of
items.
the deal. And then I remember later they told me that, yeah, there should only be a limit, which I wasn't told that. So I know now that
Uh-oh.
there's only a limit,
He
I
got
think,
away with
of
it.
10. Yeah.
Oh no.
And then what else? I do have memorable customers that I do love. We always talk sports every time they come in. And then I did have one older guy that always came in. He did sadly pass away recently, but he always came in and he always got me candy every time. I think it was about 2 years ago, he started like giving me little candies, and then it became just full on Reese's. And then he always came in, got me uh sports articles from the library, and it always came with a Reese's. And we always talk sports every time. I do kind of miss him.
Oh, that's
So
really
we always did
sweet.
that. But I do have customers now that always talk to me.
Aw, that's great. I love how you like graduated and like grew up to the grown up bars, right? You get a
Yeah,
full size now.
yeah,
You're a big
exactly.
guy.
I talked to him enough for him to give me the big one.
Nice.
Kelly, did you hear what Caden just said? Was
I
I
know.
the
Okay,
only one who
so
caught
me and
that?
Avery had a fight recently about
Oh.
how to say. I know our fights about how to say Reese's or Reese's.
Oh,
No,
Reese's
you
or
just said the same
Reese's?
thing.
Okay, apparently it's a word that I struggle with saying.
Yeah, the end is
But
ease or is. I don't know. I think I switch off a lot. I don't think I
see,
say
okay,
it
it's
the
an
same
easy thing
way.
to do. Because like
Yeah,
say Reese's Pieces, right? It's
yeah,
easier to say
Reese's
Reese's
Pieces.
Pieces.
No,
Yeah.
no.
No?
What
Well,
did you just do?
I'm trying to think how I say it. I don't even know how I say it now.
Right?
I guess
That's
it is Reese's if I said it Reese's at first.
yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, that was some
This literally just happened like 2
side
days
combo
ago.
beef that Avery was like, "You're saying it wrong," and like got in
Well-
trouble, and she was like a whole thing. So
There's things that you both say that are mind-boggling to me.
it's a more Midwestern thing, okay?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's in a
We're
Midwestern.
relaxed. We just said it, the
You
way
are
that
more
it feels.
relaxed.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly, how do you say bag? Do you say
Bag?
big? Do you say
No,
big?
gosh, no.
No.
No, that's like
I
Boston. Give me a big.
I said that to my friends all the time, and they would always correct me. I'd always say
How do you
big.
say it?
I used to say it big.
Like BEG?
like a bagel.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay,
that
big.
way.
Give me a
But now-
bag. Oh,
But now ever since they made fun of me, I always say bag.
bag. Yeah, I say bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just a Wisconsin thing.
Yeah.
Kelly, is there stuff that I say that like? Because I feel like it's
You
always
don't
me
have, like, the-
correcting you.
The typical New Yorker. I don't know. No, I haven't really heard it too much from you. I don't know. When I'm around my Midwestern family a lot, like my roots, they like say like over, and they get like the O's and the A's, like Walmart, and just like I don't know. But I don't
Right.
have it. I don't feel like I have it like in me all the time, but it'll come out every now and then. And then I have like, a tiny bit of Southern too. Like I
Yeah,
do say
yeah.
y'all sometimes.
Yeah.
That just yeah. I don't really do the whole
Whenever-
bless your heart thing, but sometimes it happens.
Whenever I think of New York accent, I just think of Italian.
Oh yeah,
That's so true.
the
That's
pizza
funny.
pie.
We've got a lot of Italians over here. Well,
Oh, yeah.
Kelly, you always talk about how much everyone's in a rush over here. Like
This
when
is
you were
true.
driving here a couple of years ago, just like how like when you're like merging onto a highway, you would take your sweet time and people would be like honking at you, like
Oh
speed
yeah,
up,
it's just like
Ohio. Like
I know. Yeah, people like say like, "Come on, Ohio." Somebody yelled that outside their window to me when I was trying to go across the bridge into NYC, and I'm like, "Okay, I have arrived. I'm here. Yes, Ohio is here. I'm sorry for driving
NYC
too
welcomes
slow and
you.
cautious. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry for being safe. Okay, I'm a safe driver."
That's funny. Caden, you're balancing school, work, and life, obviously. What do you feel like independence means to you right now?
It means a lot for me. I always try to be independent as much as possible. Just because, I don't know, I feel like that's my goal in life, is to be independent as much as possible. I want to, at one point, just live on my own and have a full-time job, the goal. So it does mean a lot. So I'm really glad that I've made the jump of starting to work, going to school by myself, finding transportation for myself to where I can go wherever I want. So the next goal is to drive by myself. That's the next goal
Mhm.
of being
Love
independent.
that. The small steps, hey, they all add up, and yeah, like
Yeah,
what's next, right? You gotta say what's next. Keep pushing yourself.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's my next goal of mine. is the driver's license.
Yeah.
If you could redesign the self-checkout area, what would you change?
Oh, I would change to where the screens are lower because anybody else with MD wouldn't be able to I don't know, I feel like they wouldn't be able to get their arms up to the screen that well. Or what else? Maybe put the scanner lower because you do have to pick up your hands a little bit more. And hmm, I think that's about it. Maybe an area to where they can get closer to the screen as well. Because the scanner is in the way. So I would put the scanner on the side and then put a area to where you can just drive up and then scan your items on one side and then bag them on the other. That'd be cool.
I think it'd be neat if there was like a robot that did your bagging for you, just like,
Yeah,
got the
that'd be
items
cool.
off and then you just
Yeah,
have to like
just
grab it.
they would grab it in the cart with a little
Yeah, see?
like a
Some
claw game.
innovations.
Curbside, yeah.
That'd be awesome. That'd be way down the future.
Reach is one of the biggest barriers. I feel like I'm always asking for, the cashier person, like, come help me do this. I can't reach it. Like, it's always just a thing. So
Yeah,
definitely improving reach would be such a thing for
yeah,
a good help for a lot of people.
yeah. Not even self-checkouts, like even the shelves, because you would. I feel like if you would want to go grocery shopping by yourself, you got to ask a lot of employees to get something off the shelf for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That
So
it's
maybe.
like managing all the stuff that you put in your lap. Like I usually
Yeah,
do like small
exactly.
runs where I'll like and I've even gotten back after going to my car to like get the
Yeah.
last parts because it's like I can only carry so much in one like drive with one hand and then hold stuff in the other hand and then
Mhm.
like just try to make it all work and it's a whole production if you're, alone and by yourself trying to make it. So definitely they used to make it easier.
Do you just put everything on your lap, or do you have a basket on your lap?
I sometimes do like I'll bring my own like reusable like tote bag. So like, I lay
Okay.
that on my legs a little bit, but then like sometimes I
Oh
overdo
god.
it and then I can't lift the tote at the end. So I'm like in my car trying to like put it so like I won't like just like drop it, having these
Yeah, it
like
would fall to
little
your foot
hooks and
place.
stuff. Yeah, it's
Have you ever dropped it, Kelly?
oh yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you asked someone to pick it up?
Yeah, usually I do have like a reacher too in my car, but then I like pick up the items one by one, which takes a lot of time, so I
I'd
try
love
to
to see
avoid
that.
that. Oh, I know, it's
When
it's it's a whole thing, and then sometimes if you drop your reacher,
Oh my god, I
you
didn't even
need
think of
another
that.
for your
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's a spiral thing. Sometimes they're bad days, you know? Things just, like, fall and drop and,
yeah,
ugh.
I don't know if it's just me being a little bit of an introvert, but do you guys, when you ask for something to a random person, do you do you try to find like a right person that looks like nice, like they wouldn't get annoyed? That might
Like,
be
judge
me.
them first before I think about it. I know
Yeah,
that seems mean to do, but yes, I would say have a type, but I would also say I'm surprised a
Hmm.
lot of the times by people, like some people that I think would not step up, like totally step up and go above and
yeah,
beyond. And some people that I'm like, this person's got me. They're like, no, I made a rush or they think that like I'm like, no, I don't want anything. Like they're like trying
yeah,
to sell them something or like get them like to do something crazy. I'm like, I don't need money. I'm just like, can you hand me that? Like,
yeah.
it's just such an awkward thing
Just
sometimes.
help me, for God's sake.
That recently happened at school where I wanted my computer in my backpack and I was trying to find just another student, but they either looked rushed or they're working on homework. So I didn't want to annoy them.
Oh. So you do that like dance in your head or just like, is it worth
Yes.
the ask? I know it's like
So,
sometimes I feel like the biggest thing holding back is just like having to ask for help. Sometimes it's
yeah.
hard to surrender and
Mhm.
and just, but it's also
Yeah.
like that's what we need to do to live our
Yeah.
lives. We
Yeah,
rely so
exactly.
heavily on strangers and others to help us do those little things. All the little
Mhm.
things, that's what I think.
Yep.
Yeah, it's important to advocate for yourself. I think also we don't realize that we're doing it. Like, especially
Yes,
like
all the
when
time.
yeah, like when we're talking to legislators and stuff, people are like, I don't, intimidated by it, which I totally get. But then I also tell them, like, you've been doing it your whole life. Like, there is no, secret way to do it. You know your story best, and you always have to advocate for yourself, unfortunately. But I think also access isn't a special request. It's really a right and, a shared responsibility, not only in the grocery industry. Is that what you would call it? Like, I mean, it's not retail, right?
Yeah,
Grocery is a form
I
of
think you would
retail,
call
but
it is though.
yeah, what's the category, Caden?
You work there.
Yeah.
How about we
We
just
look up
Saw in
the
the work
handbook.
videos. Yeah.
Right, let me look in the handbook that I haven't read. Oh.
Oh my god, are you looking it up?
Yeah. Grocery
Okay.
store is a type of retail business.
Oh,
Oh.
see, okay. Right.
Huh. Okay.
You guys are right.
Yeah. I feel like I would also like to know a little bit too. Have you in your workplace, shifting back to being in the grocer, but you have won awards or been employee of things? Like what have your recognitions been there?
Yeah, so Kroger has this thing where they'll have a random person that works for Kroger that disguises themselves as a shopper, and they'll grade people based on like how well they're doing, if they're saying hello and thank you and making sure to help the customer and make sure you're polite. So yeah, I've gotten 3 perfect scores from a secret shopper. So that was nice. So you get a certificate and some pins from it. So I
We
was
could see you getting
so I got the
awards.
3
That's
times.
awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, one time
Very,
I got
that's
it back-to-back weeks, and I was super surprised. I'm like, another one?
that sounds like okay, Undercover Boss. Isn't that the premise of Undercover Boss? Where they like
Yeah,
disguise himself as like okay. That's
yeah,
like
I
real
remember.
life. Does that like make you nervous? Like you always had to be on?
Do you know when it's
But that's
happening?
the point,
Uh,
right?
Sometimes my the CSR, the customer service representative, they would sometimes come up to me and they're like, make sure be on your best behavior. We might have a secret shopper today. I'm
Oh,
like,
you get a
sounds
little
good.
heads up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be on your best behavior.
Yeah. I don't think they
Don't
actually
mess it
say
up.
that, but that's basically what they're saying.
Okay, little wink wink action. Like
Yep.
do a good job today, sir.
Because I also think the store gets graded as a whole, not just you. So
Sure.
I think
Oh.
the managers and everything want you to be on your best behavior as well. So when that's happening.
So do you get like a plaque or picture on the wall or anything like
Sadly,
in some of
no.
the No,
That's a
oh,
pin.
No. You just
boo.
get pins, which I put on my apron. So I have three of those pins on there to show that I've gotten the perfect score. And I have 3 certificates, but I don't know where those went. They were just laying around. But they keep on changing it. I don't know what it is now. But I remember before the certificate and the pins, it used to be you used to get a $5 gift card to the store, which was nice. I think
$5?
To
yeah,
do
$5
for
Oh.
for
I mean, it's better
groceries.
than nothing, but it's like, okay. Not
Yeah.
throwing shade, but
I think
okay.
I got 3 of those once too.
So $15.
So
You got a couple candy
$15 in
bars for
total I've
that.
gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a couple of
Those pretty.
Reese's.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Have you guys seen at the grocery store they have these Oreo ones? It's just Oreo inside of a Reese's, like Oreo
Oh, I
crumb.
have
It's the
tried these.
weirdest
They
thing ever.
are. Oh,
Are they good?
do you like them or no?
I tried the little mini ones. All I could taste was the Reese's. I think I have to go get the big one to actually
Do the real
taste
deal.
everything. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
I know
you
they're
tried
trying
it,
to
you said?
merge all the brands, right? Just put
Mhm.
everything inside of each other and just cross market this thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds so bad. One time there was a Coke that was flavored like Oreos.
Oh, yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so
That
weird.
was an odd thing.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the show Superstore? Did you ever watch that? About the grocery?
Which one's that
No?
about?
You can
I
say
might have.
Superstore? It's literally about like this big grocery called Crowd 9. And it just like would totally give me vibes of like what grocery like employee life would be. It's just like behind the scenes, like just like kind of like The Office or Parks and Rec, but like that version of it's like a grocery version of that, if
Oh,
that makes sense.
I think
No?
I've seen that
Have you
show
seen it?
before.
Okay.
I've seen ads of course for it. I think
Okay.
they like wear
I was just saying how
blue
accurate that was.
uniforms. Don't they wear blue uniforms, right?
Yes.
In the show? Yeah, I've seen it before.
Okay.
I
I
think
just
I've
didn't
seen
know if that
clips.
was like dead on of how life was like in the grocery world.
Yeah. I I don't know, I didn't really see the show really. I've only seen
Not as much.
clips.
Okay.
But I
I'll
do
throw
know
you
what
off
you're
there.
talking
It's fine.
You're the only watcher,
I'm the only
Kelly.
one like
about.
it's okay. It's a good show. People check it out. I think it's funny, so I enjoyed it. But well, do you know what the supermarket sweep is? If you didn't know the other one, you're probably not gonna know that. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, we're doing a quick rapid fire supermarket sweep edition of this. Okay, are you ready, Caden?
Yeah.
Lock in. All right, Bucks, Brewers, or Packers?
I would take Bucks right now.
Depends on the time of the year
It does actually, yeah.
and how well they're doing. Favorite Milwaukee food spot?
Oh, there's a place downtown called Sweet Diner. It's pretty good. We've seen multiple athletes come through it, which is pretty cool. But it's a really good restaurant.
Weirdest thing you've seen someone try to scan at self-checkout?
Honestly, I think like I said before, the weirdest thing was the guy buying 60 sodas at
The
once.
sodas.
Yep.
Can I do the last question?
60 12 packs.
What's your go-to aisle for your snack break? Like, where are you going?
Oh,
If you can
would
even go anywhere.
I'd say the purple Doritos, if like the purple bag, if you ever had them. Those are my favorite
okay.
kind of Doritos. It's like sweet chili, it's called.
Oh.
But one time I was so
Interesting.
hungry that I got beef jerky.
Oh.
I've seen that a lot recently. What's it called? That like brand that like a bunch of people are doing brand deals off of. What's it called? I don't know. It'll come to me. Chomps. Everybody loves Chomps right now.
Are you trying to get a
Like-
brand deal for us right now?
No.
I don't want beef jerky, please, Avery.
That'd be cool. You
Where do you
guys
think
have a
that?
brand deal?
The influencers and stuff are like repping it, and I'm like, what is it? It's just beef jerky.
Chomps and meat snacks. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. So a lot of people are doing that?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What advice would you give to someone living with a disability starting their first job?
Advice I would give them is just to advocate as much as possible for yourself. Make sure to ask your coworkers for help because they already know how to do everything. If the people who have already been there, and I don't think they would mind helping you out. So I think they would understand. But yeah, I think that's the biggest part is advocating for yourself. And yeah, I think that's about it. That's the biggest thing.
No, good answer. Well said. You kind of already answered this, but what do you hope for your future? Like between work and independent living and just life in general?
Yeah, like I said, driving, of course. And then, of course, I don't want to work at Pick and Save forever. I do want to become a journalist or an advertiser for a sports team. It could be the Brewers or the Bucks or even the Packers. The Packers
Maybe.
would be cool.
Manifest it. Speak it out right
Yeah.
now. Anybody that knows, you know, who could do that. Okay, so we always like to end and ask our guests, what's been their real power moment? So this could be a moment that has empowered you or just something really influential in your life that's happened that just made you hone in and grab that power. What's been your real power moment, Caden?
I feel like I feel like just people keep on pushing me. I would say my family or even customers. I know some people don't like it, but I do enjoy like people saying like how inspirational I am. I know some people don't like it, but I feel like that's a thing that inspires me to keep on going. And I would say going to school, moving to MATC, which is a community college, and then to UWM was a big thing. Going around campus by myself, going to class by myself, and then and yeah, I would say those are the biggest willpower moments. It's just doing everything I can.
Yeah, I love that. That's such a powerful image, and just doing what you love and on your own terms, and you're really making change just by showing up. I think people like don't really realize that. Like, just, you could either sit at home all day and do nothing, or show up. So you're doing your thing. And we're so
Yeah,
excited to see what you do next.
yeah,
But I think it's also important to note that access in the workplace, like not just in the retail industry, now that we know that that's what it is, doesn't stop at ramps or checklists. It's about, that shared responsibility, like I had mentioned, and representation and rethinking design, kind of like what we talked about for everyone. And if you're listening, take a moment to look around your workplace, and just like ask yourself who might be excluded and what could you change for the better tomorrow. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah, let's get more disabled workers out there. Let's help make it happen. But it takes not just one person at the job, it takes everybody. So we all need to step up and do our part to make sure that everyone is properly included in the right way. So
Yeah,
yeah,
well
as I
said,
said, well,
Kelly.
thank you, Caden. We had so much fun chatting.
yeah.
I'm sure we could chat longer about all the Midwestern things and more customer stories, but it's been a pleasure.
And the way Kelly says things.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Good to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this inclusive space where disability radiates and every listen helps amplify disabled voices that deserve to be heard. We're so grateful you're on this journey with us.
We share real stories, honest conversations, and expert insights that challenge misconceptions. Because disability doesn't define us, it's just a different way of experiencing the world.
Your support keeps this beautifully disabled, slightly chaotic show rolling.
You are truly the real MVPs. We have power, real stories.